My income from my business has doubled in 2020, and 2021 is looking like I'll be able to double that. But it didn't happen because I got a new computer or a new phone or did anything external like that. It happened because of some mindset shifts that I've been making over the last couple of years. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you what the 3 mindset shifts are that if you haven't adopted yet, will totally transform the way that you think about improving your income and your impact as well. Ready to dive in? Great. Hit that like button. Here we go. Hi, welcome back to Rich Social Worker. I'm Eva Ford, a social worker, mindset mentor, and coach. And on this channel, we talk all about money, mindset, and motivation to help you live your richest life. Welcome. If this is your first time here, welcome back. If you are returning and if you're not yet subscribed, consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so that you know every time I upload a new video, which is pretty much every week. Now, this week, I'm really excited to share with you the 3 mindset shifts that have had the biggest impact on my income. And they're really fundamental because when you talk about mindset shifts, and if you watch this channel, you know that mindset is my jam because it just has so much power to fundamentally change your entire life. And, you know, these are so pivotal and important because it's like changing the DNA of your thinking. For example, if you were to change the DNA of an apple tree enough, the fruit is no longer going to be an apple, or at least not the same kind of apple that you started with. And changing your mindset is the exact same thing. You are fundamentally changing your DNA with your thinking. And so your fruit, the results, have to be different. It's going to be different than the results that you're getting right now. And one of the first mindset shifts that really has helped me to double my income is something that took me a little while to really understand and adopt. And it's this understanding and a belief that I am a co-creator with God or with the universe, or for you, it might be whatever higher power, but just a belief, a knowing that you've got input over the amount of money that actually comes into your life and comes into your experience. And I know a lot of times we have this understanding or belief, oftentimes it's just subconscious, or, you know, we just take it for granted that, oh, my employer gives me, you know, my benefits or my salary, or I did this one job and this job, you know, was worth this amount of money, so I'm getting that amount of money. But when you adopt this larger belief that you are a co-creator and that you have input into the experience that you have with money in your life, it means that your income is not tied to any exchange of goods or services. Your income comes to you, or money in your life, I should say, comes to you just because you will it, because you want it, because you believe it's coming to you. And this is one of the fundamental beliefs and ways of thinking that wealthy people have as well. And oftentimes they just expect money to come into their lives and their experiences, and it does, oftentimes without even having a job, which is mindset shift number 2. Mindset shift number 2, you do not need a job to make money. I'm gonna let that one sink in for a minute because, again, we, you know, go to school to learn a certain skill or practice, and then we're told that now we need to write a resume and get a job, and from that job it will support our livelihood and our well-being. And wealthy people understand that that's not all there is to the story. You don't have to have a traditional job to make money. And the way this mindset shift works, the reason why it's so powerful is because when you can divorce your idea of making money with having a job, then it frees you up to be so creative to many other ways that you could earn money. Does it mean you could sell something? Does it mean that you could be gifted something? Does it mean that you could win the lotto? I don't know. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Because again, this is a mindset shift that for me has allowed me to not just have a job, but I have a YouTube channel. I've got a book. I do coaching, and these are things that aren't necessarily jobs, but they bring income to me. And so I want you now to think about how else could money come to you without having a job. And mindset shift number 3, that is a total game changer, is an understanding of what you can't afford to not do. Let me break it down. Recently, I was having a conversation with a girlfriend of mine who was talking about making an investment. And for me, I thought it was a small investment, less than $1,000 over the course of a year. But this investment of less than $1,000 had the power to make her hundreds of thousands of dollars. But she was looking at the under $1,000, let's say $800 of investment that it would cost her upfront. And she said, boy, that's really expensive. But she was also struggling in her business. And so one of the discussions that we had was, hey, this might look like it's expensive on the front of it, less than $1,000, but how much more expensive is it by not making the hundreds of thousands of dollars that this small investment might make you? So change the thinking from, I can't afford this, to I can't not afford this. And you really want to weigh your options as your options come up, right? For earning more money or for making investments. For example, this year, part of the reason why I was able to double my income is because I got a strategic business coach that helped me specifically. Now, this coach costs almost $5,000, but because of that relationship, like I said, I've been able to double my income, and the work that we have done in 2020 will continue to benefit and support me long into the future, beyond 2021, and make me even more money. So it became an issue of not that I couldn't afford it, but I couldn't not afford to do it. And so I want you to think about that for yourself as well. Where in your life, where are the areas where you've been holding yourself back and limiting yourself because you've been focused on what you can't afford to do right now or what you think you can't afford to do? The mindset shift you've got to make is to switch that around and look at it from the perspective of what you're going to be missing out on. What opportunities is it stopping you? This small investment of maybe time or money or focus or resources, what small investment of that are you going to be making in order to get a bigger reward? And how can you make it so that it's something that you can't miss out on? That's the way you're going to be able to double, maybe even triple or quadruple your income and make those huge shifts in your life. Now, again, I don't expect you, unless you are superhuman and can just shift your beliefs like that, but I don't necessarily expect you to hear this one time and just be able to shift your mindset immediately. It's taken me time to get all of these ducks in a row and just to start thinking kind of on automatic that this is, now how I operate. But these mindset shifts are, like I said before, so powerful. So I want you to watch this video again and maybe even a third time if you need to. Share it with friends and discuss about it. And then look into some resources. I've shared several resources on this channel before. Some that come to mind right now are Think and Grow Rich, The Science of Getting Rich, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. These are all books and resources that can help you to shift your thinking because they give more explanation and more anecdotes that can hopefully help you change your mindset as well. Now, do me a favor, if you've made it this far, leave me a comment in the comments below and let me know what you're going to work on right now, or maybe how a mindset shift that you've made in the past has helped you to improve your income or your impact as well. I cannot wait to read it in the comments. Guys, thanks so much for being here. I believe you can dream, be, do, or have anything you want, but it starts with your mindset, so make sure it's a rich one. I'll see you in the next video.